Hi, my name is Sanjay Malde. I am a seed propagator. Our company is called Plant Raisers, and this is my story. Before we started Plant Raisers, I was in the textile industries. We were in the textile industry for 30 years. It was doing good. It's not that it was bad, but then we started having issues with goods coming in through easily and unfair competition. People don't pay taxes, you're paying taxes, so unfair competition. So we said, okay, what can we now do? Because we are not one of those who want to join. We are one of those who said, okay, let's do something else. And that's how we got into farming and raising seeds. The reason we started Plant Raisers is because we saw that there are so many farmers farming, but who is there to help them with the seedling side? So that you give a ready plant, they take it to their farms and plant. So the idea was to make sure that the farmer gets 100% production on whatever planting they want to do. Because when farmers are planting their own seeds, maybe they get 60%, 70% germination rate. But with seedlings, you know that you need 1,000 plants, you'll get the 1,000 plants and you plant that in that whole block. So basically that's how the idea of seedlings came up. It was because everybody was doing farming. We wanted to go into farming, but what more can we do for the farmers? And that's how the seedlings idea came up. Started in 2010, the plant raising. We started very small. Our first 8 months was a struggle. So basically from 2011, from March is when we actually started doing proper propagation and started going out to customers. There are two ways we work with the farmers. One is either we do the seedlings ourselves, the seeds are propagated, what we know grows well, we propagate those seeds and we sell them as seedlings, or a farmer can bring their own seeds and we propagate for them the seed at a cost. When a farmer takes a seedling from us, we are actually able to work with them. So we can't reach each and every farmer to their farm, but the best way we work with them is on the media with WhatsApp. They send us pictures of what's happening to the plant or how they're looking, and we guide them in what to do and how to do to attain the maximum yield. Number two is when the farmer is on board with us, it is important. Our bottom line, our motto is the farmer's success is our success. So basically your success is our success. That is our motto in this company. The biggest thing we have seen in farmers is that many farmers want to do farming, but they want to do mobile farming, which is one of the worst ideas or things to do. What we tell farmers is to be hands-on. If you're hands-on, you have land, you have water, and if you've got the management, meaning you're hands-on, then this is not rocket science. Farming is a lucrative business. Only thing needed is to be a smart farmer. Not that you do acreages of something and you don't have the market. Start small, start getting the market and grow with the market. Basically, if you can achieve selling whatever you're going to plant even tomorrow is already sold, then you're on the right track. And that is how we want farmers to understand farming. You don't need acres and acres. You can do also very good in 5 acres or even in 2 acres, but provided you do it right, smartly, and also have that rotation in place, of crop rotation in place. The basic idea for doing this continuous farming or continuous planting is to have the product throughout the year. The idea of having the product throughout the year is the prices go up and down. So you might get a product like tomato today which you, let's say you planted 1,000 plants, and that 4 tons you had to sell at 30 shillings. But there is another block coming out in 2 weeks time, maybe the price is 80 or 100. So what happens is, if you have throughout the year and you're able to sell even 600 kilos of tomatoes weekly, even at the lowest price of 30 shillings, and your maximum price you might have got even 80 shillings or 90 shillings. So even if you do an average of 40 shillings per kilo, 600 by 40 is 24,000 per week times 52. You can now do the mathematics and see how much is possible. And this 1,000 in quarter of an acre, you need 2,500 plants. So this is all under drip irrigation. Remember that. So if you can do 1,000, so quarter acre you can actually do in 3 plantings, and that's going to go on throughout the year. So the idea is to be there in the market throughout the year. Doesn't matter the price is 30 shillings or 20 shillings and the maximum price of 120, but you be in the market throughout. And remember one thing, farming we say is pata potea. Pata potea means we can't fight with the nature. It might rain heavy, it might overflood your land. All these are things that occur in farming, and it's part of farming. But what happens is when you've done the smaller blocks, maybe if you lose the first one block, the second block is still coming up. So in 2 weeks time you'll have the produce out in the market still. So basically when you're doing small, you have that product coming out throughout. So we have a lot of challenges when it's cold, when it's wet, flooded. You need to use more fertilizers, you need to use more fungicide, pesticide. But when it's hot, when it's sunny throughout, less headaches of all this, and the crop is thriving. But these are the challenges a farmer has to come through. So what we have learned throughout our experiences, we know the seasons. Now it's going to be this type of season. So this is the fertilizers, or this is the pesticide or fungicide we will have to go on using. So as you learn, that's the reason, again coming back to hands-on. If you're on the ground, if you're working for yourself, then you will remember all these things throughout the year and years to come. But in the end, it is still called pata potea. One of the key things what I have learned, and I would like farmers to understand, is nobody is going to earn for you. Be hands-on. If you're going to be hands-on, your farm will work, because there is no rocket science involved, as I said before. So the biggest issue, the biggest challenge what I am seeing with farmers is that yes, we'll be hands-on, but then they just go once a week. What is required from you is maybe 2 hours of time per day, but be hands-on. That is what is very important. Once you got it running, once 2 years down the line, yes, you'll have your managers in place, you'll have a bit of time of relax and all that. But initially, to learn farming, be hands-on, and you can definitely succeed. So this is my story. We have had hiccups up and down, but we are still going on and doing well. You might have a story to tell, with either doing good or bad. Share your story.